unusual.
What an unusual color combination. We're like that fruit salad in a can.
And you're not wearing a hat.
No, I had my hat on, but it keeps bumping the back, so I took the hat off. So welcome, everyone, to another exciting episode. Victoria.
Feel it real fun for all. On the 19th of April, 2024.
That is what we call the rightness,
and it's
everyone
your
said.
manifesting questions entered live.
Here, the show that almost didn't happen.
Did I?
Yeah.
Why?
That's what I said. You'll find out.
Oh, okay.
Unbelievable.
So, go
let's share it there.
to Easy Manifesting.
We don't want to share it there.
EasyManifesting.com? Is that a good place to send
No,
them?
we don't own that.
We don't. Oh, what is it that we own?
HowToFeelItReal.com.
HowToFeelItReal.com. Okay.
Right.
I thought there was something like that.
We had
that
EasyManifestingMethods.com, but
right,
forwards to that,
yes.
and sometimes it doesn't work for some people because some people are using 1924 browsers.
All right.
So it's like, for fuck's sake, right? Update your fucking browser. Takes one fucking button, you know what I mean? But, they're going to get me. Right? Anyway.
Yes.
Oh, look at all the cool kids. Lisa and LaRock, Joe Weldon.
Hello, Alessandra.
Alessandra.
Yes.
I was singing while she wasn't here.
Were you?
Yeah, you noticed the non-specific referential index?
Yeah, was it me or her?
Yeah, exactly. You know,
or some other she.
Exactly. I was singing.
Well, she wasn't here.
While she wasn't here, in what I was saying.
Now we have
a what's the other ambiguity? So I was singing while she wasn't here, in what I'm saying. So
but I just gave you the other ambiguity.
Which one?
I was singing while she wasn't here.
Oh, true. All right, so there's 4 kinds of linguistic ambiguities, and if you play with them, it really builds a lot of flexibility into your languaging and thinking. But if you don't play with them, you can become very rigid where you shouldn't be. Rigid. Really.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. So, Victoria, today we've got some questions for the show that almost didn't happen.
Right. Why did it almost nearly happen? We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You know what they say about Victoria, right? Her spirit animal is a mushroom.
Her spirit? What?
Yeah, your spirit animal is a mushroom. Do you know why?
No.
Why? I feed you shit and keep you in the dark.
That's right.
Her spirit animal is a mushroom. Mine's a slime mold. If you go on YouTube and you look up slime mold, they are fascinating, right? Slime mold goes, I'll take a walk.
Yeah, I know.
Right? It is really...
It's bizarre, isn't it?
It's the coolest thing
ever.
ever.
When you watch it over time, how they walk.
Yeah, absolutely. So
are you a plant or an animal or what?
Yeah, we actually have some in the garden here once in a while, and it's like, oh my God, let's watch it take a walk. But yes, I seem to digress.
You do seem to. So will we dive into the first question?
Yes.
So... Just
Yeah, that was from a specific person, but they didn't necessarily say I could use it on the show or not. And I lost their email because I lost their email, so we're going to run with the initials.
Okay, so the first question. First question's from by email. Purpose and passion.
That's right.
And asks, would you talk a bit about purpose and passion?
Yes. So a lot of people, they make their purpose and passion and out there someday, sometime, something, right? And my purpose and passion in this moment is to do the damn show. Now, I've got some emerging purpose and passions. Which
they always linked?
Purpose and passion?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, we'll find out, won't we? I appreciate you throwing that in the mix.
Okay. Yes.
Anyway, she gave me no, we're not going to go to the shopping list. Maybe we'll go to that later.
Yes.
But anyway, she gave me a shopping list this morning.
I did.
But I seem to digress. So this whole purpose and passion thing, a lot of people try to figure out what's going to give them energy, give them life, give them juice, how to get there, all this stuff. Happy loving husband just wants to have some fun with her. Right? I love her. Love is what we are. I'll be putting a podcast out later on that. But on the other side of the coin, there's this, if people do this. So if you had $1 million a day coming in, or if you're worth $1 billion, what would you do? And I go, well, I'd just go to my imagination and think about shit all day, right? Yeah, think about what would I do. Yes. See, that just gets you loopy. What do you want to give life to? Right, I want to give life to aha moments. I want to give life to more people being more lovely and experiencing more of who they truly are. So it doesn't matter if I'm walking into the pool or I'm shopping or there's a puppy right here. Yeah, this whole thing with purpose and passion, if you go to the head to try to find it, you will not find it. No. Yeah. On the other hand, it comes from a place that in Remarkable we call magical. Yeah. Alessandra, more please.
Yes.
Exactly. This so it's not a yes-no thing, an either-or thing. It comes from someplace quite remarkable. All right? So let's start there. And let's keep going.
Okay.
That's good.
So that was for
I bought some chuck steak today.
You did?
Yeah.
Beef chuck.
Yeah, beef chuck steak.
It's funny when you brought it home and said that, because I remember, 50 years ago, my mum would only feed our dog, other than every meal was chuck steak.
Right.
So
I eat like the dogs, right?
Well, maybe the dog ate well.
Yeah, maybe the dog ate
yes.
well, right? But I bought this beef chuck steak. Now let's ask Victoria, how many times in my life since you've met me have I bought a beef chuck steak?
I don't know that you ever have.
Right? But I look at that and I just go, oh. I've seen some people enjoy them on the Facebooks, and it's like, ooh. Right? So some purpose, some passion shows up. I'm going to do something with that. So I'm going to do something to that. Right? It's that spontaneous.
My sweet potatoes.
Oh, yeah. I got her some sweet potatoes today.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So if I went in my head and tried to figure out what's my purpose and passion while I'm shot, it just would be a shit show. But it's like there are these spontaneous beginnings. But anyway, so it's about I is, me is. What he is instantaneous and spontaneous. What isn't is predictable and patterned. But more on that some other time. Moron.
Cool.
You get it? Moron.
Yeah,
what kind of ambiguity is that? So it's not a scope ambiguity.
Moron.
So it's like when you say sale versus sale, like the sales are on sale, that kind of thing. It's not a punctuational ambiguity. It's a phonetic ambiguity. I made a course up on all this shit years ago. It was a lot of fun.
It's phonetic.
Yeah, it's phonetic. It's sounding it out.
Sale. Sounding the same word.
Yeah, the sale's on sale. Yeah,
but
nothing quite like a sale.
Oh, okay. So you're calling that an ambiguity?
It's a phonetic ambiguity. So I can say something like, it's on...
Who's?
No. No. What I'm saying. Know what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right.
Know what I'm saying.
Know what I'm saying, Victoria. Know it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Can know it.
Okay. Thank you very much for your question.
Oh, look at Dirkery. Oh, he's just going to town.
Is he?
Yeah. Wheels on the bus go round and round.
The sale is on sale.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's Gail Smale. Yeah, there was known as
So
Galaxy.
what's Anna say? It's a what?
Homophone.
A homophone.
I don't know what that means. I'll have to look that up.
Maybe it's a phonetic ambiguity.
I don't know.
But I said doesn't exist. So.
Homophone. It's phonetic, homophonetic,
okay.
Genetic.
Cool. Anyway,
all right.
The next question is from Joan on Facebook. The Pearl of Great Price.
I found this in another Neville Goddard group, right? Because I tend to go to these places and shake my head a lot.
And grunt.
Yeah, yeah, Victoria.
Yes.
Yeah, Victoria. Like, see, most wives are afraid, like when they hear their husband grunting at a computer, that he's doing something he shouldn't be doing, or where he shouldn't be. Well, I'm where I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. So Joan on Facebook asks, I get the Pearl of Great Price. Give up all beliefs in anything other than your wish fulfilled. Why do I have such a hard time doing this?
All right. So ready?
Yes.
The Pearl of Great Price is giving up the belief in anything out there having power over you. It also, to me, means giving up belief in things like your subconscious. Right? Because it's, and I know Neville said the word once or twice. He put it in a book. Right? But when you look at his whole thing, early on he said something like to sufficiently impress upon the subconscious mind, right? Yeah, whatever. But he continued on with, and he revised this to sufficiently impress upon yourself. Because as soon as you start going, right, I have to use my conscious mind to sufficiently impress upon my subconscious mind.
Yeah.
It just becomes freaking nuts.
Yeah.
On the other hand, to sufficiently impress upon myself really means, what does Neville say? The moment a desire comes upon you, that's the moment you surrender into its assumption. So I'm at the store today, and I see Chuck. And I go,
not a person, the steak.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like, I see Chuck, and I decide, you know what, I'm going to put a steak in this, right? I'm going to
Chuck the Chuck.
so I'm going to put some skin in the game, right?
Yes.
So I grab me a piece of Chuck steak, right?
How many Chucks would Chuck? Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Yes.
So the pearl of great price is about giving up the belief in all powers outside or over you. Right? And when the more you simplify this, the more you let it be simple, actually, the more you just notice, right, when somebody starts going, oh, it's my shadow side inside my subconscious mind that I have to get rid of this programming. It's deep and it's hidden.
Yeah.
Right. It just gets loopy as shit versus like, wow, I'm experiencing a desire. I'm looking at this Chuck steak. Right, so I go to the store and I look at Chuck and I go, whoa, and Chuck's like all fatty and stuff, and I go, I like that, and I surrendered to Chuck steak, and there we go. It shows up in the show. So
Okay. So for the pearl of great price,
the pearl of great price is not giving up beliefs in anything other than your wish fulfilled. The pearl of great price is giving up beliefs in all powers to like take it away from you or prevent you from having it. Or, you know what? It's your familial It's shit that your grandma did.
Not my grandma.
Because your grandma was a dumbass.
You never met her.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Idea what she was like.
But see, it's not because of anything you did. Your grandma was a dumbass, and that's why you struggle with
why I'm a dumbass.
dandelions, right? That's why all the dandelions are in the yard, right? So anyway, yeah.
Okay.
By the way, for some reason, I have no idea. We did 3 calls on the Pearl of Great Price. You can go check them out at pearlpowerpack.com. It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
And lots of swearing, Karen and Sharon, as in our typical live calls. But if you haven't done manifestingmasterycourse.com yet,
do that as well.
Do it at the same time.
Yes.
Right? There's a reason why it's in there.
Yes.
So,
you just made me filthy, Emmett.
That's right. Filthy Emmett.
I'm going to have to wash my clothes now.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Okay.
No, she'll
So
brush them
thank
off.
you, Joan, for your question.
All right. She'll probably never see this.
I have already.
No, Joan will probably never see this.
Oh, really?
Well, probably not, because I found it in one of those nut cutter groups where I go and I make noises.
Oh, right. So it's not your group.
No.
Yeah, got you.
Right.
Well, the next one you might find.
Oh, the next one. All right.
Who's it from?
Let's go.
The next question's from 20.
Oh, this ought to be a
20
gas.
asks evidence and excuses. So 20 asks, why did we do the show, even though nobody asked a question on the Facebook post?
Now, how cool is this? Ready? Meanings.
Does it come back to
Nothing
passion
more
and purpose,
than
does it?
meanings.
Yes.
Well, nobody fucking asks. Nobody fucking cares. Everybody must think they
Stuff
fucking
you
know
all.
everything.
We're going to go to the pool
meanings. Right?
Yes.
And then attitudes show up. You ever notice the first you got meanings, and then attitude shows up, right?
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
and it's all because we fall for the whole thing of it's the
mean?
evidence of the senses, and then it's like, well, I got an excuse to be pissed off now. Well, that's going to be good fun, and it's not Victoria. This is great. We'll we'll give her a break
Finally.
today, right? I can be upset about something else. Hey, there's Robin.
Yes.
Hi, Robin. But anyway, why did we do the show? Purpose and passion.
Yeah.
Right? So I imagine doing a kick-ass show. Let us know if it sucked. Right? Christina, I think it means you're an amazing teacher. Thank you. I loved your comment in there, by the way. I really appreciate that. So
Yeah, we got your question, Lisa.
Oh, yeah, we got Lisa's question. Yes.
But no one put it up on the Facebook post.
Yeah, nobody put anything up on the post.
But you're ace.
So it's like, radio.
You just take.
Oh, Lisa's awesome. Yeah,
20.
so I tell you what, I get up in the morning. Right? So I do my Joseph Goddards. I go to drop the kids off at the pool. Right?
Yes.
And if like I open up Messenger and there's no message from you yet, I'm sad while dropping the kids off at the pool.
Well, don't you actually text her and go, "Hey, come on"?
No. But then I imagine like my smile, yay!
Oh,
and then like pretty much like by the time I sit down for making the coffee, oh yeah, baby.
Oh, nice.
So love it.
Yes.
So yes, Lisa asked a goody question, and it's a goody question. That's right.
Cool.
All right. Gaza says, Y20 does the show value for value, appreciation for appreciation. You guys show up, I appreciate that, because that allows me to give. So, cool. All right.
Excellent.
Let us continue, Victoria.
So that question was from 20. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Question 20. And thank you very much for your answer.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. The next question is from Angela via email, The Coffee Game. And Angela asks, what was your technique with a sip of coffee? Just remembering.
All right, so I got a severe problem right now. I don't remember if we own any web domains dealing with for the coffee game. So
Yeah,
for the crass commercial, go to NevilleGoddardStore.com and pick that up.
Yeah.
Now let's do a real quick version. Ready? So here's why we made up the coffee game. Because people go way in their heads trying to figure out what is the scene that would imply my wish is fulfilled. Because if I don't get the scene right, so I just said, right, screw it, right? I don't care what you want. One sip of coffee will imply it. And everybody went nuts, right? Except for one person, probably Steve or Jody, maybe Lacey on LaRock, right? So it's like radio. Yeah, one sip of coffee, go away. Quit asking me that question, because it's often the same people for every damn wish, right? Like 32 emails later, 32 wishes later. It's like, are you serious? So I made up something so they go away because I love them. Because it's the one sip of coffee.
It's so easy.
It's so easy. How would I experience one sip of coffee, right? Knowing I had a great group call. How would I experience one sip of coffee looking forward to going to the pool? How would I experience one sip of coffee? Knowing that she wasn't going to give me too short or too long of a shopping list. How would I experience one sip of coffee? And you'll notice, how would I experience brings it back to you. That's it in a nutshell. But if you want to just explore the whole method, go to NevilleGoddardStore.com, because I really explore this in some cool ways, and get the coffee game recording. It's somewhere there. I have no idea where, but you'll find it.
Cool.
So, cool. There you go, Angela. Have fun.
Very good.
Boom.
Thank you.
And notice, by the way, it makes it non-dependent on the content. Right. And here's the other thing I get.
Yes,
right?
swap it out with anything.
There's always someone that says, well, I don't drink coffee, Mr. 20. How could I possibly do it? I will. And it's like, is there something that you do now that you will do then? Right? Because when I first moved here, I bought something called a shit car, right? So I bought this Volks shit car, right? And guess what happened, right? It broke. Yeah, I bought it for $2,000. I put $2,000 in it, and some of y'all know I parked it across the stream. I drew the drapes, and I didn't look in that direction for 2 months.
I know.
Right? Yeah, it's true, right? But so I had this shit car.
Poor
right?
Ron had it parked outside on his street.
Yeah,
anyway,
exactly.
Yes.
So the shit car sat on Ron's property for like 2 months. It's like, fuck it. Ron's not saying nothing. Yeah, because we're nice people.
We're not going
Yeah,
there.
I'm not going there. I'm not even looking in that direction, right?
Yeah.
So long story short, I got rid of the shit car. Eventually I got Abdullah, the black BMW that I just adore, right? And I've noticed something, right? So if I have a shit car, I know what it's like to drive a shit car. If I have a nice car, I know what it's like to drive a nice car. So all I have to do is imagine driving. So either way, it's still driving a car,
Yeah.
right? But it's like, how would I experience one sip of coffee? Right, looking forward to going to the pool
In my nice car.
in my nice car,
Yes.
compared to how would I experience one sip of coffee
Yeah. the
going to
coffee
going to the other pool.
in
Right?
the other car.
In the other car.
Yeah, got you.
Right? It's a very different, it's the same coffee, it's the same cup, it's the same house, but it's a very different experience. So, coffee game.
How you experience what you experience.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We made that up, about 3 years ago? Something like that.
Did.
Yep. Anyway.
Cool.
All right.
Excellent, Angela. Thank you very much for your email.
That's right. How would you... So let's get it real practical and tactical. How would you experience one sip of coffee if you understood what I fucking said? Right? Because some people, I don't understand anything you say. It's like, radio. And if you're already drinking whiskey during the show time, it's like, right, how would you experience one sip of whiskey? Or understanding what I said.
Exactly.
Right? It's called humor.
Very good.
It just shows up. This is, by the way, this is magical. You get it? We toss little bits of rational shit out there, which is really, really good. But it's, for your remarkable kids, this is all coming from magical. All of it. Right? If I don't do a very rational show.
Yep.
Darkeries had 2 glasses of whiskey. Is it old granddad? Yes or no?
Coffee.
Coffee doesn't understand Dennis. That's right.
All right. Excellent. Oh. So, and the last question today is from remarkable Lisa and LaRock.
Lisa and LaRock.
An actual question for today's show.
Yeah, the question. This is great.
Thank you.
This is great. Thank you, Lisa.
And you've called it soft eyes.
That is the right.
No,
Well, she called it.
Oh, she called.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't sure. Right.
Yes.
She called it.
Yeah.
So the Dream-Driven Day lesson with the eyes. What's that? Soft. What was it
Totally
called?
different.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. That's looking up.
No. There's one about.
Yeah, that was immersion. That was something different. We'll be talking about that
Anyway,
today.
okay.
That's right.
Soft eyes.
Yay.
Hi, 20 for the show.
Oh, yes. Sure.
Soft eyes. Hello, 20 in Victoria. Neville tells of the grandfather who would stand on an empty lot saying, I remember when this was an empty lot. He was seeing, in his imagination, his desired end for that land. His strategy was a terrific success. In the movie, The Legend of Bagger Vance, Bagger tells Junuh he needs to see the field, to seek for it with soft eyes. Don't think about it, feel it. Once Junuh did, the crowd fades silently into the background. Junuh seems to now be in conversation with the field, just Junuh and nature. The swing he desired found him. I'm curious about soft eyes. Tell us about your experience with seeing with soft eyes and why softness is vital to manifesting.
All right, we're going to take a loopy loop on this one. Ready? Mm-hmm. So I used to teach Tai Chi. And most people, when they do Tai Chi, they have fuzzy eyes. Right? Which is very different than having eyes that are moving around, trying to figure out arguments, and looking at things.
Really, instead of like
that kind of thing.
Focused eyes.
Yeah. It's like, well, if I said this, then something else. Let's see. Right? That kind of weird shit. It's called thinking. Right? Now, here's what happens, though. Right? So we've got these eyes that dart around, do things. Right? Shit like that. That tells me a story. Right? It also reveals how they're constructing their story. Then there's another set of eyes. Fuzzy eyes. And you can just watch people have fuzzy eyes. And they think it's soft eyes. The old Tai Chi classics said to practice with soft eyes. If you're practicing correctly, you will have soft eyes. If you're not, you're going to be generating brain waves that have you have fuzzy eyes, or you're going to be doing moves and picturing the moves while you're doing the moves, that kind of shit. Soft eyes are devotional eyes. Right? You just saw it. A couple blinks, but wow, she softened.
Now, I'm just going to interrupt for 1 second and keep on track where you're going, but it was called native eyes. And in a way, that feels like when something's native, it's almost
totally
inherent.
Yes.
It becomes soft. And that was the course. That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
the
yeah.
lesson
Got
from
it.
Dream-Driven Day. Sorry, I just suddenly remembered. Keep going, though.
Beauty.
Yes.
So soft eyes. You can still think once in a while. But there'll be a revealing versus a grasping at fucking straws kind of experience. And this is really vital, because all this is just trying to figure things out, or just trying to ignore things. All right? I'm ignoring all the shit in my head because I'm doing Tai Chi now. Right? By the way,
yes.
I taught that shit long enough that I watched the Tai Chi class, right, at the center, and I can tell 80% of the people in the room, they got fuzzy fucking eyes, and I can tell from the back of their heads, right?
Yeah.
This is your whole beingness. Now, I put out a video years ago. Somebody can find this and put up a link, because I'm not, right? They're going to do it now. I might do it later. Would be a good time to do it for me. Anyway, those damn ambiguities keep showing up in my language. Is funny sometimes. But I seem to digress.
Yes.
Right, so, but soft is inviting, soft is loving, soft is devotional.
Yeah.
Right? So years ago, I used to stop by the Sai Baba Temple all the time in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. And the Sai Baba Temple in Monroeville, Pennsylvania was basically a house. Right, so this guy came over from India with his wife, and I don't know if they had kids when they came over, but they had kids when I met them. And they had this little house that they converted into a Sai Baba temple. I would love to go there. I mean, they'd give me like fruit to eat and water in my hands and shit. It was just lovely. And I loved these guys. And then along came 9/11. Right? And suddenly, like, anybody that's, it was bad, right? And so I go and the temple's locked up, and all I want is an apple and say hi, because I love these people, right? And, like, lo and behold, so I rock up, I'm in my Saturn, I got my suit on, I was a business guy back then, and, the door's locked, I give it a knock, nobody answers. So you got to realize, I'm a white guy in a suit. I look like a cop. 9/11 just happened. Weird shit's going on in the world. Everybody's paranoid. And I'm walking back to the car, and I hear, "Who are you? What do you want?" And I turn around and he goes, "Oh, it's you." And he invites me in, and I don't know what to do, but we go through the thing. He sings a song. I hold up my hands. He does something with water. He gives me some food, and I have a lovely time, and I go on my way. I give him $20, whatever. But it was just a lovely experience. And I say all that because these people were so devotional. Their eyes and their beingness was so soft. And it was a privilege and an honor to show up then, whenever they had that going on, to invite them and me back to something just so much more inclusive. Now, soft eyes and manifesting, like, one of the things that I really notice is there's a soft receptiveness. Neville Goddard says, the moment you feel a desire, that's when you surrender to, I'm going to combine a few quotes here, you surrender to the richness of it. When I surrender to the richness of her, my eyes are soft. When I don't, come on. She's always doing this. And then I get to notice something. Now, back to the immersion video. Now, here's what I want you to train yourself to do. Here's practical, tactical homework. Ready? Practical, tactical homework.
Which doesn't sound like soft eyes, but yes.
Exactly. Doesn't sound like soft eyes. But I want you to, like, read something and try to figure out how the fuck it applies to anything. Like penguins. So the next thing you read, I want you to go, right, how do I apply this to penguins? Let's see, I don't know. Fuck, why did he ask me to do this? I don't understand. Right? And your eyes will go nuts. I want you to notice how that feels. The second thing I want you to do is notice what it's like to go, yeah, or no. It's the same fucking thing, right?
Yeah, it's Space Cadet rather than devotion.
Those are not soft eyes.
Yeah.
Right, those are stalker eyes. I won't even look at the camera and do this. Nice. Right? Freaky deaky to me, right? And 80% of the people in that room doing Tai Chi are doing that. Right?
Yeah.
Fudgesicles. But soft eyes are devotional. Soft eyes are lovely. Soft eyes they invite. They include. It's not looking at someone.
Yeah.
It's looking in a way that includes them. So. By the way, because someone's...
and I'll just say, and I love that scene, and I really get how Junuh, and how he, he's like, Vance says to him, well, if you got it, you wouldn't be hacking away at that ball.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And so he goes off and it's tough and comes back and he goes, what do you mean about the field? Or something. I can't remember what they say, but it's just you suddenly get, instead of being that sort of defensive position or whatever,
I already see the field. It's 444 yards.
Suddenly like, exactly. And then all
Bagger goes,
of a sudden it's like he just lets go and just starts looking out. And as Lisa said, it's like all of nature. He becomes one with freaking
stops denying,
stops
stops asserting he's separate.
Yeah.
And that it's a war.
Yeah.
So one of the cool things in that scene that I love, by the way, let's ask her, how many times do you suspect I've watched that scene?
Oh. Well, I know we've probably watched it about 100, so I hate to think how many you've seen it.
Way more than her, right?
Yeah.
And we've watched it a lot.
Yeah.
And when I turn it on, there's something that happens. She goes from getting shit done to...
Yeah, I know. I can't help it.
You can't stop but watch it. Now, here's the cool thing. That movie was extremely what I'll call congruent, right? So Bagger's like, yeah, I see the field. Or no, Bagger. Junuh. Yeah, I see the field. It's 444 yards long. Fuck you. Right?
Yes.
And Bagger goes,
yeah.
That
ain't it.
So he softens up and he adds in some humor. Yeah. If you saw the field, you wouldn't be hacking at it like he was hacking weeds out from under your mama's porch.
I know.
Yeah. And Bagger softens.
Junuh.
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah. No, Bagger softens while he says this.
Oh, yeah. Right,
and Junuh struts off with the club, but now he's infected with the softness, and he has to come back. What you talking about?
Yeah. All right.
It's a beautiful scene because of the congruence the whole way through there. It's the legend of Bagger Vance, Alessandra. Yeah. If you look up the seeing the field scene, I put a post. I think I put that up in. Was that in Remarkable?
Matt Damon, Will Smith, and that beautiful lady.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, Charlize Theron.
That's right.
Just fabulous.
All right.
Yeah.
How'd we do? Do you think we nailed that one?
I think you've nailed it really well.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, one more thing. So we've got these eyes that bounce around and shit. They're not. It's not bad. It's called thinking.
Yeah.
But if you ever rely on it, thinking becomes a weapon, right? On the other hand, fuzzy eyes, sometimes it just helps to just sit back, smoke a cigar, and go, nothing. But then if nothing gets followed by softness naturally. But if you just go, nothing, nothing, nothing.
Yes.
You start asserting to the nothing. You're disturbing my Tai Chi practice. If you just shut up. You and the dogs go outside so I can do my meditative bit, right?
I know.
And so on. Or soft. If I'm doing my practice and I'm soft, and Emmett comes up and claws, the only thing he does is just set the body in a different set of motion. Because I just take what he gave me and I just keep going with it. There's no resistance. All right.
Very good.
Boom. So.
Cool. So thank you very much, Lisa and LaRock.
Lisa and LaRock.
And what? Whoa, yes, got it. What we want to know is tell us what was your hashtag strawberry bit.
That is the rightness.
So love that last question and remembering Bagger Vance. Gorgeous. Love purpose and passion. Wondering actually if in some way when you really dive into your purpose and passion, I don't know, is it easier to be with soft eyes? I don't know. But also on best strawberry bit of all, thank God that you did the show even though there were no questions to your post.
Yeah, I wasn't pissed.
Good on you. Yeah, no.
I didn't wonder what it meant.
No.
Yeah, right.
So
just an opportunity to do other shit. So, cool. By the way, you'll notice while she's doing it, she's thinking and returning to softness, and thinking and returning to softness. Some people think and then... It's like... I do it back.
Oh, God.
Anyway, And what? By the way, you get it? She's seen me do this. I've probably done it to her.
She probably,
just to bring her back.
It's not like I don't need to make it mean something.
Yeah. By the way, it's not an attack.
Yes.
It's an invite. It's like, all right. Yeah. You want to play the game Kick the Jimmy? I'll kick your Jimmy too. Right? And then we'll come back. We'll be done with all that shit. So,
yeah.
Anyway.
And what was your hashtag strawberry beat, babe?
Right now, it's my dog looking at me with soft eyes.
Oh, I know.
And I notice how many times you look at me with soft eyes. Just lovely. It is.
Cool. Okay. So they were our hashtag strawberry bits. Oh, one more hashtag strawberry bit. And John Blair, I just saw you.
Oh,
seen you in
what
ages.
a lovely outfit, by the way.
So lovely, thank you.
What a
for
lovely
showing
outfit
up.
he has on today.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, you can see it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, go to.
If you're just starting out with us, howtofeelitreal.com, get on the daily email list. Day 7, we're probably going to say, hey, why don't you buy some shit? Right, just for fun. I like doing that. Where else can we send people?
Well, what? Because a lot of that, especially that last question, will go. And Pearl of Great, like, what are you making it mean?
PearlPowerPack.com.
Oh, okay.
Let's send people
because
there.
I was going to go manifestingmasterycourse.com just for what are you making it mean?
Well, my guess is most of the people who have heard this have done it or have refused to do it for several years now.
Yeah, so stick your heels in.
So it's like, you know what? It's that $1 a day that turns me against you. And I say, well, hold on, but it's only $1 a day for 90 days.
Yeah.
I say, well, so if you actually do the course and you hold that $1 a day against me, you only hate me for 90 days.
Yeah.
But then you have to send me your updates, and I'll be nice. Oh, cool. He's evil.
I know. Cool. And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
10:42. What a perfect.
Perfect time.
Yeah, the show tends to last about 40 to 45 minutes.
Yes.
When we have questions.
That's true.
Besides Lisa's.
We only had one.
So we had Lisa's question.
And we made
Always
it
love
last.
them. And
42 minutes.
And we made the show last 42
Probably
mission.
43 by the
Whoa.
time you switch it off.
Lisa says your mission is magnetic. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
By the way,
nice.
purpose and passion. Here's what's really cool. I have golfed. I could give a shit about golfing. My buddy Tom Pranio is the weirdest fucking golfer ever. Look him up, Tom Pranio, right? Yeah. And so Tom does weird shit with golf clubs, right? And is he a weird guy?
Yeah.
He's a weird guy, right? I love him.
Where he
the love mask golf.
blindfolded himself.
He puts on a love mask.
And hits the ball.
And he's still hitting the ball. He has somebody walk him around, tell him where the ball is. He's like, all right. And he's still smacking it where he wants to, right? Now, I will watch Tom play with a golf club 24 hours a day because he's just so in love with it. And he does the weirdest things with it because he just loves swinging the stick and helping people swing the stick.
Yeah.
So I can watch him in his madness like he can watch me in mine. Because it truly is. There's a magneticness there. So cool. All right.
Cool.
Zara.
Okay, you'll have to watch it from the top, Sarah.
That's
it's a
right.
really good show, even though no one asked any questions by one person.
Oh, Lisa. So we can always count on her. Oh, no, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Come here. Oh, come here. Come on,
Brucey
bud.
boy.
Come here.
Bruce.
Come back. Bruce. Oh, he's scared. Sorry,
yeah,
bud.
doesn't like the thing. Okay.
All right. Love you, Brucey. Love you guys. Have a lovely day.
Yes.
My name is Mr. 2020.
I'm Victoria.
And we look at each other often with...
Soft eyes. Oh, and crazy eyes.
Ready? Here's one. Oh. I love you, Victoria.
I love you, babe.
She's a good Victoria.